So upgrading the RAM is pretty easy. What we've done is we've upgraded this one for our test to 4 GB of RAM, and it's pretty easily done with an SODIMM, a standard DDR2 667 MHz RAM module. Now, if you look closely, you might see in here that we've got enough room for 2 SODIMM slots. There's the one in there from Panasonic, and then there's the one that's vacant here. Now, we haven't tested it, basically because to get to this one here, we'd have to rip apart the entire computer. It's not that hard to pull out the first RAM module, but we suspect that it's possible to get more RAM into this computer by embedding some into that first module and then laying another one on top. We don't have a 4 GB memory module, unfortunately, so we can't test this one with 6 or 8 GB of RAM, but we suspect that it will take more RAM with a 64-bit operating system, which we have installed at the moment. One of the cool features of this computer is how easy it is to remove the hard disk. So to do that, simply take out 2 screws here, and then the hard disk cover can be removed, and then the hard disk itself can be pulled out thus. Getting it back in again is not so easy. We don't recommend you try this at home. Under this panel here, you've got access to the PC card slot, and there's an interesting space here that could be used for some sort of upgrade in the future. It seems like there's an access to the door here, so perhaps you could put a some sort of wireless card in there, but there's actually no slot, so there's just a space there. You could put maybe Bluetooth or something like that inside. This particular model doesn't actually have Bluetooth on board, but with the addition of a small Wi-Fi adapter like this, you could easily put Bluetooth devices and attach them with this computer, simply sticking this into one of your USB ports. And you can see that doesn't stick out too far, so it's not likely to cause too many problems. Now, there might be those of you wondering, what about the DVD drive? What about the Blu-ray? Well, the N8 doesn't have a DVD drive built in. However, to satisfy those customers who are looking for a DVD solution, Panasonic have made this one. This is called the S8. Now, the S8 has a DVD drive neatly tucked under the keyboard here. Put your DVDs in here, and they'll be tucked out of the way. This one is also available in black or metallic silver as well. Both of them actually available in black or silver. Now, you might think that the DVD drive is going to add a bit of weight, but actually it only adds about 50 grams to the entire weight of the computer. All of the other features are pretty much exactly the same. This is the keyboard of the S8, and to control some of the features of the computer, what we're doing is we're using the function keys. So to control the brightness, function F2 and F1, put the brightness up and down. And we've got some other things like function F5 and F6, change the volume. F4 to mute, and F3 for that external monitor. And then F9 will give you the status of the battery. F10 will hibernate the computer, and F7 will put it to sleep. I've got a couple of household items here so you can compare the general size of the computer. There's a coffee mug, and there's a jar of delicious Australian food. You can check that with. This is the 175 gram. Yeah, this has been another Wow Power review. Thank you for watching.